Today on Fresh Vintage Garage, we're checking out the Kingbolen K8 Pro scan tool. Really solid mid-range scan tool here. Has everything from bidirectional control, ECU coding, 34 plus service reset functions, has a Bluetooth dongle on the back that magnetically clicks right to the back side of it there. It even has free lifetime updates with a catch for you FCA Auto guys. What are we talking about? Let's jump outside and plug into our car and we'll dive into the diagnostic capabilities together right now. We're inside our 2016 Subaru Forester, and you can see we have our dongle plugged in down under the dash, wirelessly connected. Really nice. You don't have to jockey around with an actual cable. But let's go ahead and hit diagnosis, and we'll dive into the capabilities right now. Going to look at the home screen here. This is really common Kingbolen software. Really, polished, finished software that they have here. Let's click on diagnosis. There we go. And you can go a couple different ways here. You can search for Subaru in this case, or you could just scroll through Subaru. We're going to click on Subaru here, and then we'll do OK. And it's actually connected to the Bluetooth dongle via Bluetooth, obviously. Some specs while we're waiting. This is an 8-inch touchscreen. I believe it's a nearish HD panel, like 1080p panel. Overall, it's pretty chunky in the hand. It feels good in the hand. It feels durable. The plastic on the sides here, if you dropped it, it would be no issues at all. So we have our year, make, and model vehicle. We do have the VIN on the screen, so let's click yes. And it does have 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of memory. And we'll click on, there's a couple different ways we can go here. We can do system selection or system scan. We could also do health report. I'm going to click on health report, and it's going to touch every single module and computer in the car it can find. We'll speed this part up, and we click health report here. Now that really didn't take long, around 40 seconds I saw on the screen there. This is a 2016 Forester. I have an 05 CRV for comparison. The computers in that are a little slower than newer cars, so to speak. But taking a look at this, you can see there's some stuff going on here. And what this did is it just went and communicated with every single thing it could find in the car. And it looks like we have a fair bit of stuff going on here. So I'm just going to click on any one of these. Let's click on B2A01. Let's see what this does. So it's going to take you to Chrome. And let's hit accept and continue. So by clicking on that, it just opens up a Chrome browser if you wanted to click through and read a little bit more on it. Let me actually get out of this, and we'll go back to the home screen here. There we go, back to our previous screen. Now, if we wanted to clear our data trouble codes, we could on the bottom there. We can also do a report. So if we wanted to build a report, maybe we're using this in a shop situation, so we can hand this to a customer and say, look, here's all the stuff that we found when we scanned your car. We're not going to build a report now. Or maybe, okay, so it is going to make a report. It just NA'd everything. There we go. But it does give you a really nice way to hand the customer, maybe print or email this to a customer so they can kind of get a general feel of what's going on in the vehicle. Now, system scan is a very similar function to health report. It's going to go through, we're going to click pause, and we're actually not going to go through. You can see it's scanning through everything similar. And let's click back, and then we'll go to system selection, which breaks down each individual system. I mention that because if we're only looking at, say, the anti-lock braking system, we can just touch that, and we'll be able to dig in here. We can read fault codes if we want. So here we have our control module communication bus is off. If we want to do a code search, we can just come right back into Chrome here. It'll do a code search that way, and it'll actually give you a summary here. So kind of nice to see that. Let me click back. And I do see Haynes Pro here. I'm actually not sure what that button does, but let's see what it does here. So you can actually purchase Workshop Data Car Edition. You can buy now. Let's see, and prices change, but let's click buy now. Let's see what this actually comes up with here. So this is an entire thing. We actually weren't even aware of this. You can buy workshop data and actually rate through the K8 Pro here. Kind of cool to see that. There is the pricing there. There's some more data on it. But if you're interested in picking that up, that's obviously not part of the lifetime software-free updates. Taking a look at special functions. Let's see what we can do in our ABS system for special functions. We have brake air bleeding. Then we have sequence control modes. Really nice to see what we can dig into here. Let me go back to the actual ECM because I want to find a live data graphing capability here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the data stream. You see read data stream here, and we may have, yeah, we already have a few of these selected. I believe you can do up to 12, but you can see at the bottom center of the screen we have 181. So we have 7 of 181. I'm just going to grab control module voltage. I'm not sure what's that. We'll just do coolant temp. The engine just idled down, so I'm guessing it's starting to warm up a little bit. We'll do fuel injector pulse. And then we'll hit OK. So you can see all of our data coming out. Let me just blip the throttle. You can see the stuff changing. Now, if we want to graph this, it'll give you a bunch of different individual sections. And if we want to combine this, this is where it's really cool to see, because you can see all the data points coming out at the same time. And as you hit the gas, it does change a little bit. Really nice for diagnosing that, maybe that electrical gremlin or that sensor that's starting to go wonky, but not doing it 100% of the time. But let me go ahead and turn the car off. And we'll just turn the ignition back on. There we go. Let's get back out of here. I want to see if we have any actuation test capabilities. So we have a bunch of different stuff here, and we could do things like turn on the radiator fan relay and turn the fuel pump on, the radiator, the fan on, I should say. But let's see if we can go find the body control module. Should be, there it is, BCM. Let's go in here to the special function. No, we want to do actuation test, forgive me. So we'll do the lock actuator. So let me just make sure the doors are unlocked. Okay, so they're unlocked, and we're going to do without monitoring data. Okay, so here's my hands, and we'll hit start. And the door's locked. And, oh, let's click back. Now, I'm not sure that we're going to be able to get to the windows, but let's see if we can find, we'll do the horn real quick. So there's the horn without monitoring data. So again, here's my hands. There we go. And you can see as you go through each subsystem, you have to click through. So the transmission control module, if there are actuation tests that you can do in here, they'll be in each sub module. Like there's actuation tests. So if you want to work through the solenoids inside the transmission or the all-wheel drive solenoid, you can actually do that here. Let's go back to the home screen. I can also click the exit button up here. Let's do that. And it'll beep at you, say don't leave the VCI in your customer's car so they can sell it on eBay. So let's look at intelligent diagnosis. So this is where it goes and does a VIN scan automatically. This thing does have a kickstand. You'll see it later in the video. It does have a kickstand on it. And stick around later in the video. We're actually going to show you some TPMS functionality that we're hoping works with another tool that we have, a module for this guy. So we have the year, make, and model here. Let's do diagnosis. There we go. And so let's do automatically search. This is pretty much getting you into the same diagnostics and section that we were just in. But we wanted to show you this because it's a whole different actual way to get in there, but you can see the same health report, system selection. So it's very, very similar to the diagnosis button. So here's some of the more common things that you might do in a customer's car or your own car just to keep it maintained and in tip-top shape. That leads right into, let me click on yes here. And it leads right into maintenance. This is where your 34 service reset functions live. And when I say 34, we have everything from rainfall light sensor, probably not using that one that much, but oil reset, gear learning, there's a whole bunch of stuff, ABS bleeding, and brake pad reset, clutch matching. The list goes on. I won't read them all here, but really cool to see the amount of stuff that's in here. Help keep the car tuned and maintained as 100% as possible. Coverage list is just like it sounds. It gives you the ability to kind of dig in and see what your make and models this potentially can cover. So let's just go in and find, I have a Honda CRV. Let's just look real quick. And so Honda, no data available. Let's see, is this where I need to put CRV in? Yeah, CRV. And then we'll do 98 to 2024. And okay, so let me get the keyboard off the screen. There we go. So here's all the different systems. I'll just do immobilizer. Okay, let's take a look at the immobilizer. Please select special functions. And what do we have in here? So interesting. So this says it may rewrite keys to my CRV. We may have to go try that a little later, but that's kind of cool to see. So let's get back out of here to the home screen and the module section. This is what we were talking about just a minute ago. These modules allow you to expand the K8 Pro's capabilities. So we have a printer, we have a video scope, an oscilloscope. We do not have these items, excuse me. We do not have these items here. So stick around for you FCA AutoAuth guys. We want to show you where you can find that in the settings. But we just wanted to quickly go through the bottom row here. So we have our file report here. If you wanted to click on Subaru, it can actually show specific diagnostic reports. This is where you can actually email a customer or someone you're working with here. And let's get back out of here. So repair info is a little bit of everything. You can actually click in your browser. If you want to hop on Fresh Vintage Garage and on YouTube and watch all our videos, you can do it here right on your scan tool. But there's an OBD fault code library, coverage list. There's actually the camera, so you can just give yourself a thumbs up and take a photo. Let's get out of here and we'll go to remote assist. Now this is QS. So if you have an issue, use this quick support. This is pretty common amongst a bunch of different scan tool companies. They use this. If you're having an issue with your scan tool, you can go ahead and work with them to remote in so that they can see what's happening on your side and actually work to maybe update your firmware, or maybe there's something else going on with your scan tool. Settings here. This is where for the FCA guys I was talking about, this guy does come with the lifetime updates. However, if you're an FCA person, you do have a buy now. And I say buy now because you can see, let me just click back. You can see this is inactivated. And I'm going to click inquire to see what happens here. But so nothing happened. So if we want to do buy now, you can actually utilize FCA here. But from what we're seeing at the time of the recording of this video, it does say $128. Keep that in mind, that price will change. But if you want to buy that access for a year, you do have to spend that money. So keep in mind when you're actually purchasing this guy, if you're going to be doing a lot of FCA vehicles. That being said, let's go ahead and we'll jump downstairs and we'll take a look and see what you get when you actually unbox this. Let's jump downstairs right now. Now that you've seen the Kingbolen K8 Pro in action, I want to go ahead and unbox this and show you what you get when you get it shipped to your front door. Big shout out to Kingbolen for sending this thing over, sponsoring the video. Really, really appreciate it. And also, please like and subscribe. We appreciate your support. Help us build the best scan tool channel on YouTube. Let me just set this on the floor. Nice case here. Help take the abuse of in and out of cars and scanning and stuff, and not the actual scan tool getting beat up kind of thing. Open it up here, we have just kind of some egg foam stuff at the top. Here's the star of the show. I'll just set it over here because I want to show you what's underneath the actual scan tool. There's your paperwork that no one ever reads, but make sure you read that because your serial number is in there. Actually, it's right there. So probably shouldn't have showed that on camera, but oh well. This is what makes it a Pro. When you see on the front of the box, you're like, what's the difference between the K8 and the K8 Pro? This is the difference because the K8 is actually wired like we talked about earlier in the video. In this bag, it's empty. You're like, why is that bag empty? It's because I already took all this stuff out. I didn't want to take time to, unbox it or unbag it, I should say, on camera. So you have your charging cable, and then we have, I believe this is our DOIP cable. And this is a global tool, as the European, I believe that's the European connector, pops out, but the US actual charger adapter is in there. And then we have a R5, R6 cat cable. And this was, we're like, why is this in here? But this actually, I guess it allows you to plug in your wireless dongle. So you basically have an extension cord, if you will, for your OBD2 port. And what else we have in here? Last but not least, this is a network. You plug in that Cat6, I think I just called it an R5, I'm sorry, Cat6, not R6 cable, but you plug that in if you want to use that. So, wrapping up the video here, let me just shut this. This is a nice scan tool. This is also an extremely crowded market. Not too long ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, or whatever, this is a very expensive, kind of an exclusive scan tool, but technology and time has brought us a very, very competitive price point, a very solid, durable scan tool. So this market is getting crowded. And I make that note because we'll leave a link for this guy and several other scan tools in and around the price point and capability of what you're getting with the K8 Pro. We'll leave all those links in the description of the video you're watching now. Has a kickstand on the back there, so I'm just making sure it didn't fall over when I set it down there. But with that, we appreciate you watching. If you like scan tools, if you like shop equipment, if you like keeping your cars certified, fresh and on the road, Fresh Vintage Garage, your channel, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.